North Mountain Adventures is brought to you by Athlon Optics, Wolverine Supplies, Gem Insurance, Bankart Marketing, Repromap Graphic Design, CNC Rentals and Recreation, Dan Beaver Trapping Supplies, and these fine sponsors.
So it is November 24th. We have about a week and a half left of rifle season, and I've been seeing lots of does, quite a few little bucks, but nothing that I want to take. And it's a little bit of a competition at this point to see if I can at least get close to what Craig and Hayden have got. Although that's just a little family competition, but yeah, there's been lots of action there. The trail cam has a number of little bucks in there as well, but it's kind of a waiting game at this point to see if any bigger bucks are going to move in as the season goes on. The rut is pretty well in full swing at this point. It seemed a bit later than normal this year, but anyway, we're going to sit and wait and see, and hopefully something new pops up. Season to be open, and we're in a new spot today. Got permission from a very kind neighbor to let us be in this spot, so just walked up a fence line before dark and found a good spot to be kind of hunkered down along the field and just waiting for daylight. We can see in the binos that there's action out there, there's deer, but it's too dark to see what exactly things are. So we are back in this field with all the rock piles, not too far from our place, and we have snuck in here before daylight. The wind it's not nearly as windy as yesterday, but anyhow, we can see lots of deer in the field and managed to get to one of the rock piles. But here in Manitoba, we've had +7 degrees above zero for all week. So most of our snow, or a lot of the snow, is melted in the wide open, leaving what's left crunchy, really, really crunchy. And so everything around this rock pile is way too loud. And I actually tried with one step and managed to scare a buck that was on the east side of us that we didn't know was there.
So we snuck in here 2 mornings in a row, and there was like anywhere from 12 to 15 deer in the field.
couple smaller bucks, but yesterday, after all the deer were gone, me and Hayden came and set up a blind, and this is our first evening sitting in here. So we're hoping, if Melanie can shoot, we're hoping a big mature buck comes out. I'm thinking probably any mature deer at this point, any mature buck.
There was one I would have shot yesterday, but he didn't give me the all clear. I shouldn't have listened.
It's too small.
But I appreciate the ground blind right now because it's really windy again. It's getting chilly. It's supposed to be a snowstorm moving in, so could be a good night.
So we got about 15-20 minutes of shoot light left. It's snowy and cloudy, so and we have like 21 or 22 deer out in front of us, kind of scattered all over, but no real nice buck. So hopefully, you would think with this many deer there'd be a good deer round, unless they're all bred already, but I highly doubt they're all bred. Oh, what's in the corner there? That deer just looked at something and then come out of the corner to the left. Is there something there?
That one straggler is running and it's like it's going up towards them. All by itself way over there. Oh, there's one coming out over there.
Be a big buck. Be small. Be no.
No. Too over small.
He's gonna come and he's gonna come at last light if he's here. That's not a buck.
Yeah, well, I mean, maybe a little spiker, right? It's hard to tell. He's still against the dark trees.
Yeah, he's a giant. He's a giant fork.
Yeah.
Well,
We're back again. We saw last night tons of deer, 20-some deer, and right before legal light was over, a nice buck came out, jumped the fence, came out real quick, and chased a little buck out, and was gone as fast as he came in, and didn't have a real good look at him. But he came back, 5 minutes later, right, literally like at legal light, and I couldn't get an ethical, comfortable, confident shot at that point anyway, and camera light was running extremely low, so we made the right decision to just not take a chance. So we're back at it today. It's nice and calm. We will see what happens. If he comes back and we actually get a decent look at him, it's possible that I would take a shot at him. Hopefully not right at legal light. I didn't like it. I didn't feel good about it. Didn't feel confident.
hopefully a bigger monster comes out actually. They are piling out of the bush now. Look at them all come out.
we are November 29th now, and we have had a significant change in weather. So we've gone from about +7 degrees Celsius to -10 degrees Celsius today, with snow and 50-kilometer-an-hour winds, and about another 10-degree drop in temperatures expected in the coming days. So it's tough to say if today's a day that they're going to be hunkered down in the bush and not bother to come out and feed, or if it could be a really good night with them out moving around. It is November 30th morning. I was in here last night in the box blind. Super active night. There was lots of does, calves, bucks, the whole works. So it was a super good night. I got in here about 10 minutes before shooting light, a little later than I wanted, but snuck in here, and there was actually a buck on the camera. Well, I wasn't filming, but there was a buck in there. And so I managed to sneak in, thank goodness for the strong winds. Managed to sneak in and got up into the blind and got to film him for a little while and watch him. And doe and a calf already seen before I had even really got settled in too much. So it looks like it'll be a good morning. 5 days left of rifle season. Okay, so we are December 1st. The season closes on the 4th, so things are getting down to the wire and starting to feel like some of these little guys are looking better and better. May just have to cave and let the boys win this year. I'll let them walk away with their pride. So yeah, we'll see what it pans out to be this evening. Stay with me and we will find out. Okay, so we are December 2nd, back at it. Had about 6 to 8 inches of snow last night. And wouldn't you know it, I slept in. Apparently the season is wearing. I slept in and forgot my mitts, my field sheared mitts, gloves. So I grabbed these that were in the bike. So we'll see how long that lasts. And got in here at daylight, which I normally sneak in before. And there was a doe and 2 calves on the site here. So it's not been the greatest start, but that's the way it goes. So the only upside is I brought coffee flavored with hazelnut. So at least I can sit and enjoy my cup of coffee in my favorite chili cup and pray that the bucks arrive.
Well, it's getting down to the grind here. I was going away to work, so I couldn't join my wife, but she's just so lucky tonight that I get to be here with her.
Oh my goodness.
She's been seeing a lot of deer in here, just not the one she wants. But I think her standards are starting to go down a little bit.
Much.
As the season dwindles. A couple days left. But I checked the camera, and there's a real nice 4 that she would probably shoot. She thinks it's the same buck she saw the other night, but I'm pretty 110% sure it's not.
What I find interesting is I've had to suffer through -30 temperatures and north winds only. And he decides to come today, and he brings a propane buddy heater.
For you.
For
Let's
me.
put it on you.
That's debatable. Oh my goodness. I am so happy right now. So it is Saturday, December the 3rd. Season ends tomorrow. It has been a long season. So many sits. It is so cold. It is, what time is it? 11:30. I have been sitting since 7:30 this morning in about -25. Thank goodness for this heater to warm up my feet on occasion. He's not a giant, he's far from it, but he feels more than worth it right now. It just feels good. It feels good to be successful and have it done, and gosh, every time I was just shivering and thinking, oh my goodness, why am I still sitting here? And I had texted Craig, should I shut her down? And he said, no, magic hours 10 to 2, sit as long as you can. And here he came, 11:30, 11:25. Oh. I am super stoked. There's a small buck. Came out first, about 5 minutes before this guy, and he came out, and I was not passing up the opportunity. He's a nice dark chocolate, missing a brow tine. Kind of cool. So I'll take it. Feels good to be done. The Savage rifle with the Athlon scope did her. I'm super pumped. I cannot wait. Get him loaded up and head home. Woo! Feels good. Feels good. After spending much of this season hunting solo, it felt like the perfect ending to have my family pull up with our friends in the truck.
Seeing the kids excited to take pictures and be hands-on processing the deer made me feel even more grateful for this hunt. From a very young age, our kids have been a part of everything we do. So to watch our friends teaching their boys those same skills made me proud as a mom, a hunter, and a friend. I have no doubt our kids will grow up telling their generation's hunting stories just as we do after a hunt like this.